So, I wanted to spend a couple of minutes today talking about this pandemic and what it's doing to our businesses. Um, I feel that most businesses can be put into four categories right now. The first one is you're shut down, you're not doing any business. The second category is you are open, but you're not really working. The third category is your business is pretty much running about the same as it was before, maybe a little bit slower, but you're all right. And the fourth one is that this pandemic has created a situation that has made your business thrive. And so today, what I want to do, now that I've gone over those four categories, I want to spend the rest of the time talking about collaborative growth opportunities for those first two categories. If you are shut down or if you are just barely working, how can you spend your time wisely during this black box that we're in before we go into recovery? So, as I mentioned, one of the best ways to spend your time right now is to develop those collaborative growth opportunities. So, what does that mean? That means this is a great opportunity to reach out to people. Let's talk about the people that you can reach out to. The first one is a referral partner. Um, yeah, a referral partner. This is someone who works with the same people that you do for a different reason. So it's a good opportunity to reach out to them because, in all likelihood, they're nowhere near as busy as they were before either. So it allows you to develop a relationship with them. And I mean develop a relationship with them. These are the people that you want to call weekly, talk about strategies for working together. Don't ask them to buy anything. This isn't the time. Right now, you're just developing that trust so that when we get into the recovery phase, you have a relationship, professional relationship that has developed the trust that you need and the strategies so that you can work together. The second type of collaborative growth opportunity is to develop your strategic alliances. These are people who may be referral sources for you. And you may not be able to refer back to them. So it's important that you spend time talking to them about how you can be a resource for them. You already know how they can be a resource for you because they can feed you referrals. But how can you want it to be a two-way street in order for the relationship to be strong? So how can you be a resource for them? Do you make them look well to their contacts? Can you make them look well connected? Can you help them expand their network? What are the benefits that you can bring to this potential strategic alliance partner? Again, these are relationships. They're not single conversations. You're going to have to take the time right now to develop a relationship that will allow you to really take off at a running start when we go into the recovery phase. The third collaborative growth opportunity is co-branding, co-branding partners. So a great example of co-branding partners is a landscaper, a fence builder, and a pool person. You can pull your assets together and maybe create something that provides more benefit to your end customer. So for my BNI members, this is what we call our power teams. If you're not in BNI, find those people that you can work with collaboratively to create or develop a product or a service that has more benefits to the end consumer than you would have alone. The last collaborative growth opportunity is simply network introduction and expansion. Who can you introduce? Introduce good people to good people. Who can you introduce because you just feel like they might be able to help each other somehow? Make those introductions and see where they can go with it. They just need to have one thing in common. And if the only thing that they have in common is you, that might be enough. But if you introduce people to good people, uh, the possibilities are endless. You never know who they know and how they might be able to help each other. So those are 4 simple examples of collaborative growth opportunities that you can take advantage of right now while we're in this pandemic black box, especially if you have a business that falls into those first 2 categories that this pandemic seems to have placed us all in. Again, if you are shut down or if you are working significantly less as a result of this pandemic, these strategies might be super helpful for you while you cannot actually do a whole lot of business. I hope you found these tips helpful and have a great day. We'll talk to you soon.